Hey guys, it's Amber, and I am back working on my October daily. Sorry, got my feet wet with working on day 13. Nice and simple, quick photo, label, some numbers, a little die cut. Now I'm getting ready to work on day 14, and it's gonna look quite a bit different. So October 14th of 2022 is the day that Robbie Coltrane died, the guy who plays Hagrid in the Harry Potter series. And I had been to the Harry Potter Museum and taken a couple photos in front of this like life-size cutout basically of him. There is one where like I'm standing in like his shoes basically, like a replicas, but it was like too long to try to fit in here, so I just trimmed it down. But I thought that maybe by switching it from like a smaller photo with background paper to a full size, it would kind of help distinguish it a little more, because it's like vastly different. I could have tried to do like a filler page, but I'm trying to fit all 31 days in this album. So what I'm going to try to do is, I have some pieces here from the Wizards and Company set from Echo Park Paper. I have this 3x4 card here that says "You Are So Very Loved." So I think I'm going to cut that out, and on the back side of it cut out this owl one with a little bit of spot for journaling, and just write, you know, that he died, and you know, that everyone was so sad that day. And I think that this die cut that I have from that same set, I'm going to pop this centerpiece out. And I'm thinking the holes are going to be on this side, but I was thinking about maybe putting the frame here and then adding my numbers inside there for 14. It's like a cream textured color, so I think that'll work. And what I want to do is I'm going to cut a slit into the photo, probably either here or maybe like right here along the ruler, so that you can pull the tab out. I think that's probably the best spot in the photo for it. I didn't want to do it down here. It seemed like it made more sense up here, and then maybe put a little tab so that it's easier to grab. And then on the photo itself on the back, I'll put like some adhesive around it so that it can't go any further when the next piece of paper or whatever on the background is attached to it. So and what's perfect about that is I have a few photos planned for day 15, so I'll be able to do a two-page spread like I had hoped, because it's the kids' homecoming dance photos, so I'm excited about that. So I'm just gonna get started. I just need to get holes punched in so that I know where to put that die cut. So I've just got my punch template here. Always makes it nice and easy. And then I'll know where I can put my die cut. So I'm gonna squeeze that all the way up here and kind of tuck that into the holes there. So that'll be perfect. And I think I might put some dimension on it with some foam. I recently reorganized my foam and adhesives. This is a 1/4 inch roll from scrapbook.com of foam adhesive. Just makes it nice when you need long strips. That way you're not cutting up a bunch of little squares. And whenever I'm using adhesive like this, I always like to use my non-stick scissors. You know what I just realized? Before I adhere this, I should really cut my photo first. So I don't want a bunch of dimension that will make it difficult to cut. So let me put these back on here. Oops, this is so good. Deal with that first. Okay guys, so one of the first things that I did was use my scissors here to hand cut out the 2 cards that I needed from this 12 by 12 sheet. I also decided to use some of the trim at the bottom of the front of the plaid. Basically, it's hard to describe, but that little bit of piece down there I used to make a tab. I cut it just at an angle, and then I turned that piece over on the other side, which you'll see me do here in a minute, and I use that backwards piece to create the other side of the angle. Sorry, it's hard to explain. I also accidentally forgot to film myself creating the hole here, but what I did is I took my hole punch there, I punched 2 tiny little like 1/8 inch holes next to the sides of where the cards are going to go, and then I used that little cutting mat there and a X-Acto knife to basically connect the holes. I've done this in other videos before. It just creates like a nice finished look there. You can hopefully see it against the background of my desk, and here you're seeing where I tried to connect these two, and they were just a little bit off, but and then the back was obviously white print, so I just took some more of that same pattern paper and covered it. And then I'm just adding some handwritten journaling here, and then I'm gonna add red line tape to the back with the card slid into the pocket until I get the actual piece on the back, though I can't release any of the sticky paper, but you'll see what it looks like there. So those will get connected to the background paper, and then last step is just to add this little die cut here with foam tape and my chipboard numbers. They are just some old thickers, so I can't link them for you. I apologize. But this was a really nice, easy, simple one. I really couldn't think of a good title. Since he died, I didn't want to put like rest in peace or anything. And the date is obviously the 14th, so I wasn't really sure how to title this one. If I come up with something, I can try to add it with small letter stickers later, but I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching as I try to get back into the groove of working on this album. Thanks so much. Bye.